Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Treasure Chocobo, and today we shall be playing Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon. Everybody! Today I have with me my good friend, Glenn.
Ayo, ayo, yo.
Alrighty, so shall we begin?
Alright, let's go ahead and do this.
Terrific. We will be starting a new game, so let's do that. Normal or hard? The difference between the two is that in normal you keep all your equipped items when you fall in a dungeon. Hard, you lose everything. Let's just do normal because it's literally 3 items.
Fair. And I've played hard, and it's a bit of a step up.
I always imagine it being a pain that you keep losing all your equipment each time you die.
Definitely, like when you end up getting like some really good equipment where you get a lot of really good brands on it, it definitely makes the game a lot easier. But the game definitely throws a lot of equipment at you, and it's not that much of a pain to get back to where you were. So
Also, it may have taken me too long to notice it, but that vehicle they were driving, the tailpipes were in the shape of a chocobo's tail feather.
oh, nice. I didn't even notice that.
I only just noticed that now.
Well, I suppose that's the thing for subsequent playthroughs, eh?
Mm-hmm. Turret now loading. Still loading.
More loading. Still not as bad as Skyrim's loading, though.
Oh lordy, do not get me started on that. I have a feeling I should cut out all this loading.
Possibly. But at least once the game's actually starting to do its thing, it actually isn't as bad.
Oh, absolutely. However, before everything, we still have to get through the tutorial.
Yeah, so it's going to be a little bit before I end up doing anything impactful.
Don't worry, you're here with me for the ride.
Yeah. By the way, we are going to be playing this 2-player. We're going to have a buddy doing its own thing, and playing in a 2-player mode. So it's going to be a thing.
Yes, and I'll say this right now: the 2-player mode is really broken, where you can pull off amazing things with it, and you will have to wait and see. Ah, here we are, the tower in the sands.
Yep, and there's nothing in the other corner, so.
Also, this game is fully voice acted, so we're probably just gonna ignore these people and just talk over them.
Maybe.
Quack. Alrighty.
Oh boy.
Bag with X, items bag, and more items.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, items. I have
And
nothing.
Nothing.
My abilities is a kick.
Alright. Do.
A mystery dungeon. This mysterious dungeon changes every time you enter. You see items lying on the floor. Pick them up and equip them with X items. Equip. I'm sorry if I'm skipping over this, everyone.
It's tutorial stuff though, so other than really knowing what buttons do what, it's
We know what we're doing. We have not beaten the game yet, but we know what we're doing.
I'm about halfway through on hard, so that's
Saddles are for defense,
yeah.
and talons are your for attack. That's essentially it. There's one more equipable item, and those are collars. Those give you status ailment immunities, more or less.
I know there's one that boosts attack by 5, which is kind of nice.
There's one that regenerates your health, which I find silly because your health already automatically regenerates.
Yeah, that improves regeneration rates. I don't know how much of an impact that one makes. I haven't bothered really looking too deep into that.
I can say I found it very useless, the regeneration collar.
Fair.
Because I did not see a remarked improvement. Oh, lordy. Oh!
Womp, 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 womp.
See, the tutorial level's the same every single time, so I knew that was there, and I forgot. Because I fell for that trap as well.
Although it wouldn't surprise me if they decided to put straight up an entire line of that just to make sure you hit one. Possibly.
Probably not. It's sort of in an S shape on its side. That's how the traps are set up. Oh, this is talking about turns.
More tutorials.
The game's weird where it goes, Chocobo acts first, then your buddy, then the enemy. However, if you have a second player playing as your buddy has to act first before the Chocobo, otherwise the turn ends.
Although I think I remember seeing something about the buddy being able to actually move freely or something like that. It's going to be something we're going to be experimenting with and figuring out the fine details with in a bit. Because I don't think I've actually ever played two-player mode myself.
This is beautiful. This is not blind, and yet we're blind.
We're experienced. Shortcut the kick.
Oh, it did not teach us how to use the abilities yet.
Do we have to wait for that?
Yep. Because my shortcuts are not appearing. I can make the chat go up, but no. Oh, by the way, we leveled up. Yay!
Dun, 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 dun.
Another enemy looks tougher. This is where it teaches us about abilities.
Alright, and then we can hold L.
And I
That's it?
want it on A.
Fair.
And I usually... Yeah. Here's the weird thing. I usually just ignore the shortcuts for placing actual abilities, and I always just press B and use the ability. Because you get a lot of abilities per class.
True. I usually end up setting like 3 abilities. So,
Honestly,
difference in playstyle.
Yeah. I equip one for the basic kick, one for an attack that would clear groups, and then I would keep items on because that's your base form for healing. Also, I just ignored what all Sid said.
Oh well.
To the stairs! So what's your opinion about her outfit?
Well, those are some pretty anime-esque, I'd say twin tails, but not exactly.
They're like 4 tails, aren't they?
Quad tails? Is that a thing?
Possibly. I'm just looking at her makeup and thinking, what 70s band have I seen that from?
Ha.
It's very glam rock.
You're not wrong.
Ooh, it's the music!
Dun, 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 dun.
We're swimming with puzzle pieces. That's right, Chocobo. Keep doing cartwheels in water.
Whee! Is that water? I don't think it's water.
I think it's water. It's blue, it's liquidy, it's water.
I don't think it's liquidy. I think it's more just swirly.
Where have I seen this logo before?
The main menu.
Thank you, Glenn.
Do, 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 do.
Now, loading. I love how it was before, it was like a white Chocobo on a black background, and now it's white Chocobo on white background. You think they would have changed it a bit,
Well, to be fair, they don't have a lot of white loading screens, as far as I've seen.
but... Ooh, Chapter 1! A Savior of a Forgetful Town.
It's a fountain.
Told you it was water.
No, I refuse. Because that water's not even blue.
I love how quickly Chocobo recovers. And Sid
Well,
is
apparently,
just...
Chocobo is the one that does all the work.
Well, of course, children are really go-getters.
I suppose.
I love where the mayor's priorities are.
No kidding.
And you know how I feel about treasure.
Loot. Store it away forever and never use it.
I like that mayor's pocket watch.
Is that a pocket? Yeah, I suppose that could very well be a pocket watch. It's actually quite stylish.
I love how we're just ignoring what these guys are just saying.
Pretty much. Other than the fact that, hey, we're no longer in the tower.
But we're now in the town of Lost Time.
I wonder if, if this is suspended in time or something like that.
Alright, I have a personal thing against clock towers. Especially ones that ring throughout the day.
Yeah?
Because they come out of nowhere and are very disruptive.
I suppose.
But this comes from me being in a town where there was a clock tower that did it before. And I just found it annoying. Because it seemed to me it did it every second hour. This turned really creepy, didn't it? I'm surprised they know each other's names with how much they've been forgetting.
No kidding.
There's a word for that woman, and I just don't remember it. Ah! Her! Honestly, my second favorite character in the game, next to the Chocobo.
I suppose. I think that's already happened.
See, if Sherma was sensible, she would just explode the clock tower.
As if she has explosives to do that.
Honestly, have you seen where she lived? There's a lot of machinery about.
So she could potentially maybe try and knock it down with something.
Also,
maybe?
look at her. She's a freaking white mage. She should be able to cast Holy and destroy one of the tower supports.
Depends on what level she is and if the clock tower is enchanted or not, because this is magic and... yeah.
Also, she's wearing tiger-striped shorts.
I have not noticed any such thing, so now I'm actually going to want to check for that.
How do you not notice these small details on people? Well, to be fair, I've been playing it on this giant-ass television.
I prefer the Switch in handheld mode personally, so...
Yeah, so you would miss a lot of details. Like how Sid has a bunch of fleur-de-lis on his scarf.
Fair.
Quack! Oh dear, they're not voice acting. We should actually be reading this part. Thanks, Sherma, was it? What should I...
What was I gonna say? It was,
Don't push yourself, Sid. You'll give yourself a headache if you try so hard to remember. Quack. Just come in and rest. Why don't you?
Well, so much for memories. This game's got actually pretty decent music. Then again, it's...
I absolutely love this game's music. They're all remixes of old Final Fantasy titles. I believe going up to, the ninth game.
It's possible.
And it's not even just a core series. There's a few from the spin-off games as well.
Well, this is a spin-off in itself, so...
True. Don't you know? It's protagonist rule number 1, to be able to understand animals.
Of course.
Oh, so I keep tapping the stool, so I'm afraid that picking up on the mic.
I don't actually speak Chocobo. Well, then.
I just understand everyone's emotions.
Bark, 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 bark.
I'm an empath who cannot understand why everyone wants to lose their memories. Can I just mention how adorable Chocobo is?
Chocobo is really freaking adorable.
And we haven't even seen him do the most cute things yet.
You don't have to do it. Why didn't you say it? You just want me to squawk like an idiot? This is... Chocobo's a douchebag.
No, he's just really, really cute.
I suppose.
All right, the reason why we came here, for treasure.
I guess you could say she forgot. Ha ha.
Oh, lordy. Alrighty, well, yes. Crap. Alright, saving and using bookmarks. Be sure to save when you finish your adventure. While in town...
Alright.
Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, so this is all about saving.
More tutorial stuff. And...
Alrighty. We're coming up to 18 minutes right now. Let's save here and,
I suppose it's a good enough...
This is a good enough stop for the first episode. Alrighty. So in the next time, we shall go chasing after Sherma.
And we'll get into actual gameplay. Huzzah!
And with any luck, Glenn can actually play himself.
Whoever I end up choosing to be.
Oh, you know who you're being stuck as the first buddy.
I completely forget at this point. It's been a while.
Alright, so next time, Glenn will be surprised about who he's going to be. And on that note, we will see you later. Until then, let's end off with something cute.
Nope,
Not there. Oh, where's the cute thing?
There you go.
Alrighty.
And off we go to nap.
Alrighty. Have fun. Bye, y'all.
Ciao, ciao.